Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking, you guys, I guess Tisha having revisionist history when it comes to Mel and Martell and all this other foolishness. And I thought we weren't talking about Mel or the show anymore, and I'm just confused as far as why Mel's name keeps coming up. Now, I guess this is a DJ Richie Sky interview. I don't know if this is a recent interview or this is a resurfaced interview that is like the clips are coming out, but nonetheless, shout out to Show Styles and Spirit, because she had brought it, to the forefront. And the question that DJ Richie Sky specifically asked Tisha was, how is your friendship with Mel? Do you think that the show deteriorated your friendship? What is your relationship with Mel now? As in present day. But instead of Tisha answering the question, she's like, well, we got to start from the beginning. No. Are you friends now or not? Are you still friends with Mel or not? And see, here's the problem, right? Because DJ Richie Sky has a large platform, right? So whether this is new or whether this is old, this is going to get attention, right? And so then the problem becomes discourse all over again of rehashing what happened in these earlier seasons of the show, you guys. And it's interesting to me that anytime these cast members are on the hot seat, anytime it is time for the spotlight to be on them, it is all about Mel. It is all about what happened in Mel and Martell's marriage. That these people cannot move on. These people cannot let it go. It is 5+ years since Mel and Tell have been divorced. How much more do we have to regurgitate this? So Tisha wants to go on and to discuss about some alleged pact of not discussing what the goings-ons are of these marriages, right? But the reality of it is it was Martell. Because if Mel was on that same pact, this would have never been brought to the show. So that right there is like, what are we doing? And didn't Kimmy say as well that Mel was never a part of no pact? But this was the problem. These are Martell's friends. These were not Mel's friends. So you're taking what Martell says as the gospel. Of course Martell would not want his cheating exposed on the show, because obviously he wants to live up of a certain image and a certain presentation. That's not a good look for him if he's out here cheating on his wife and allegedly getting a side chick pregnant multiple times. So obviously he would present that to the Scots and make it seem as though that's not what this is. But here's my thing. Even if it wasn't brought up, y'all were still throwing shade at Mel anyway, season 1. Kimmy was throwing shade about Mel and Tell being a power couple, and that I know secrets and I know information that they're really not a power couple, and all of this and all of that. That, they're not couple goals. They're not anything to aspire to. Y'all were throwing shade then. And it seemed like initially at first, Tisha wanted to get closer to Mel. She wanted to move from being a stay-at-home housewife and everything else, was allegedly living at the townhome that Martell and Mel had and everything else. And then once she got access to Mel's connects to help out with different charities and different things, she then just ran and twisted around things Mel said to her to then cause more hate, more negativity. And this is what happens when you play telephone. If you don't understand what Mel said, just say that. If you can't interpret or comprehend what Mel said, just say that. But it was clear as day, even season 1, y'all didn't like Mel like that. You know, Kimmy's calling Mel right off the rip that she's a post queen, that she's always on social media. But it's funny now because who in the cast is always on social media now trying to promote themselves? Trying to get y'all to support their business ventures and their business endeavors. Who now has a YouTube channel? Who now was trying to go live and ask fans what they wanted to talk about on the show? It's just funny to me how Mel's name stays in these people's mouths. But y'all, the same people who are saying as well that Mel doesn't need to come back to the show, that the show is fine without her. Meanwhile, y'all got an abbreviated season of 8 episodes and are on a 2-month hiatus. Make it make sense, but this is my thing. Why can't y'all just answer the question directly? We know what happened. You know what I'm saying? We know what happened. If the question is asking you, what is your friendship with Mel now? Answer. Are we cool? Are we not cool? Did the show negatively impact your friendship? Yes or no? But this whole thing, we got to go back all the way back to yesteryear, before the show even existed. We have to go back to yesteryear, all the way back when Mel and Tara were married, and we were really good friends, and we stayed the night together, and we cooked for each other breakfast in the morning, and we traveled together. We went on vacation together. We were thick as thieves. Da 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 da. We know. We know this information. This is not new information. Why is everybody stuck in the past? But then if Mel decides on the Tickety Talk Live to bring out her red phone, if Mel decides to bring out her own receipts to let y'all know she was never a part of no pact, then Mel's the problem. Then Mel is doing too much. Then Mel is bitter. Then Mel has not moved on from the show. Then Mel is this and that. But it keeps coming up and it is exhausting. Why is this happening again? I don't get it, man. I really don't. Like, I just thought that y'all have let all this stuff go, but clearly y'all have not. Y'all have not let go of Mel. And it's exhausting to keep doing this over and over and over and over and over. And it's like, you now have to go back. Now y'all trying to rewrite history and just make it seem like everything was Mel's fault. Mel was the problem. Mel was the cause of all the drama. Mel was all the cause of the discourse. But why do y'all still got drama now? Why do y'all still got problems now? And why can't y'all face y'all issues of whatever is going now on the show instead of deflecting? Like, when is this going to end? When is this going to stop? What is the point? What is the end game? How come nobody ever wants to talk about what's really going on with these other couples? But y'all want to spend a whole narrative talking about when Mel and Tell were married. We don't care. They're not married anymore. They're not together anymore. And this is what Mel was talking about when she was on the show, is that y'all do not see Mel as an individual. You see her forever linked to Martell. Even though she's divorced this man for 5+ years, even though Martell is allegedly with the concubine and has a baby with the concubine, y'all cannot let Mel and Tell go. Why?
Y'all know she has a public custody battle dealing with him. Y'all know she had the revenge case with him. Y'all know all of this stuff, yet y'all keep playing in their faces with these interviews. And I don't get it. Where is the ownership? Where is the accountability? How come y'all never own that y'all were throwing shade to? How come y'all never own that y'all almost got removed from the show because Carlos King was saying season 1 y'all weren't given enough? And now all of a sudden, when it's time to bash Mel and Martell's marriage, now all of a sudden y'all part of the show again. No. Let's talk about that. Since we want to go back to the beginning, let's talk about how the beginning y'all almost didn't make the show because y'all weren't given anything until y'all started throwing shade at Mel and Martell's marriage. And then once y'all hid behind that for 9 seasons, y'all continued to get a check. But I don't understand why this is still a topic of conversation. Could somebody please let me know in the comments why? So there is that for this video. It is it. It is all. It is todos. It is final. It is finito. It is done so for this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.